Yes, I am. Autism is a journey that life assigns to you, with its own set of ups and downs. It is an emotional roller coaster ride with challenges to be faced and overcame over time. This is a story about how I overcame those challenges and how I continue to grow and evolve as a person.
I knew as early as this picture that something was different about Jake. So imagine a little baby sitting in a seat. No response. That's odd, I would think. It's a little fuzzy, but this is a video. Imagine a preschooler in a preschool class with all the other children interacting with their moms. And me. Jake. Jake. No response. He's the one in the little waiting room. There were other signs. Jake was more interested in objects than people. He was very rigid. He would cry at the slightest change in his routine. He would lay and watch the wheels of his car spin for hours. He had echolalia, just repeating the words that I said back to him. So we went to our first of many neurological visits. This slide is intentionally left blank because this was a time, the diagnosis was a time of darkness, sadness, and grief. And I think looking back, it's because of the not knowing. Would he be okay?
But don't worry, because this story has a very happy ending. This is a photo taken of me at the San Diego Beach in San Diego, California, after our first presentation at the London Autism Conference.
I love this picture of Jake because it really captures his spirit today. Open, alive, adventurous. So how did we get here? Our journey to understanding autism began when we began RDI. And this was our first RDA assessment. And I was given the instruction to not interact with Jake. So I'm just going to play a small piece of it. Oops. Sorry. So you can see the pattern continued. There's no interaction from him. There's no response from him. Due to the autism, there's nothing to guide.
So before I started doing RDI, I did not want to interact with anybody, and I just loved to pace back and forth, jump on the trampoline, swing on the swings, all by myself, at home and at school during recess. because I thought that being in my own little world, replaying my scripted video games and movies was the way that I was destined to spend my free time. Because I thought that interacting with people and doing things with people was work, and I did not want to do any kind of work. I just wanted to be by myself in my own solitary world. This is a prime example of what I was just explaining. Myself pacing back and forth, replaying my scripted video games, and not wanting to interact. Even as my dad came over and tried to interact with me.
So just before I play this, I just wanted to preface it with, prior to this, he would spend a lot of his time on a trampoline that we had in our dining room, and he would jump on that for hours, even though we'd be having our family dinner, friends come over, everyone's engaging, and there's Jake in the corner, jumping away. I got rid of the trampoline. Jake decided to go out to the swing, so he'd be in the backyard swinging on the swing for hours. Meanwhile, all the kids in the neighborhood running through my house, running in my yard, and there's Jake on the swing. I got rid of the swing. I couldn't get rid of this. This was his next isolating activity that he preferred to do. That's his dad trying to engage with him, obviously. And as parents, we don't know what to do, right? We want to engage with our children. So my husband would do things like that, or throw pillows at him to try to get a reaction. Whereas I went the opposite, and I would walk on eggshells not to cause him to cry or scream. Some parents become very directive to their children, and they prompt their actions and even their words. Say hello, say goodbye, stand here, sit there. There's no true reciprocation. It's all prompted. But there's a better way. We began with RDI to rebuild the guiding relationship. I learned how to create experience-based engagements, and we started with simple frameworks where Jake began to feel competent, and then he began to be motivated to engage with me.
So when I was first presented with my first RDI assignment, I did not want to do RDI, and I just wanted to go back into my old solitary play because I thought that RDI was too hard because it involved me interacting with people. But I just wanted to go and back and interact by myself, replaying my scripted video games like I always did. Because I did not see any type of value in interacting with other people, only while playing video games and movies all by myself. And that was what made me feel free from challenge, and being with people made me feel challenged. That's why I would cry and scream and yell, like she was saying before. And I wanted to stay in my safe zone, which was me being by myself.
So we developed the we, which is memories of our engagements together, where Jake is feeling competent and he's feeling joy to be with us. And as I said, we did simple frameworks where he would become competent, and then we would take those frameworks and do different activities with us. At this point, this was all physical guiding.
But once I started doing more and more RDI assignments, with my family, I began to enjoy RDI. And I also began to enjoy interacting with people, and not just by myself.
So Jake's growth seeking was activated. So he began to see the value of interacting with us, and he began to look at the world differently. He wasn't afraid, he didn't withdraw, he didn't need everything to be exactly the same as it always was.
I was also starting to become better and better at change as I've done more things with my family, because I saw change as a good thing and not always such a negative, annoying thing. And I became more and more flexible and unstuck in my old rigidity patterns. I also began to initiate engagements with my mother and peers. Well, just like in this video.
So this was significant to me because he actually wanted to play again. At first we had to get him to do anything with us, and now he was coming to us, wanted to engage with us, and wanted to keep the engagement going.
I had also started to initiate engagements with my siblings and peers, playing games with them like freeze tag, football, wiffle ball, just any other game that a normal child would want to play. And so I no longer isolated myself alone at home or on the swings at school during recess. I just began to interact more and more with my peers.
At the same time, we were developing his sense of I and his autonomy, so he began to see himself as able to use his mind, and he would come up with ideas, and he started to create different ways to make breakfast or cookies or whatever he was making, and he would come up with the ideas on his own, and he knew it, and he was proud of it.
And whose idea was it to do it? Cool. You gonna rate it? Okay, what are you gonna give it? A plus. A plus. Okay, so B for awesome. Okay, so apple pie with an A.
Okay, we're just going to jump ahead because we have 45 minutes. And at this point, Jake is in mainstream school and he's doing quite well. He's in high school with no aid.
So, what were my activities in high school, you ask? Well, let me explain. I joined the Westfield High School Marching Blue Devils during the fall athletic season, where not only did I meet incredibly awesome, helpful, inspiring people, I had also traveled to different places with the band. During my sophomore year of high school, I had traveled with the band to Disney World in Orlando, Florida, the happiest place on earth, for a parade performance at the Magic Kingdom. I had also traveled with the band to Annapolis, Maryland during my junior and senior year to compete with other marching bands around the country in the U.S. National Championships Marching Band Competition. I had also joined the boys' spring and winter track and field team during the winter and spring track seasons, where not only did I meet incredibly helpful people, I also set newer personal records for my assigned sprinting event before Junior Dash. I got a varsity letter after all 3 sports at the end of each season. And just when you think that RDI could not get any better, it does, said Jennifer McCaskill, a fellow RDI consultant.
Yes, so as Jake was growing and developing, Dr. Gutstein was working to improve the RDI program, and he developed the Dynamic Intelligence curriculum, which Jake and I were lucky to be a part of from the very beginning.
So, there's a large body of current research that is showing very poor outcomes for individuals like me on the autism spectrum. This means that the large and very current treatment and other treatment methods are not working, and that the suicide rate is high, and the joblessness rate is high amongst individuals with autism, and the quality of life indicators are really not being met. But once they had found that the most significant impairment may be the inability of individuals with autism to extract meaning from their own personal experiences.
So, not just kids with autism or young adults with autism, but we all need to extract meaning from our experiences and learn from our experiences. Imagine what it would be like if you couldn't do that. And this is an example of when we first began of the video Jake took that really showcased what his problem or struggle or challenge still was. Even though we went through the program, he was doing really well, he still was having this problem of saving his experiences and, as he said, making meaning of them, making sense of them, learning from them. So I just wanted to share his frustration in this video.
Hi, I'm just really mad because I think I overdid my run for whatever reason there is. Just saying. Just saying. I feel like an idiot. I feel like I should not know not to do that. And I think this video thing, I just feel stupid right now. I'm a grown man, I should know this.
So he was feeling
All right,
sort
bye.
of frustrated, and he couldn't really understand why he was making the same mistakes over and over. And he didn't know how to help himself, and I honestly didn't know how to help him either. And this is just us beginning to save his experiences with videos. That's why he said this video thing. He wasn't really sure what to make of it, what we were doing. But we did have a good relationship at that point, and he trusted me, and he did go along with it. Eventually, as the years went by, he did buy into it and saw how it helped him, and now, you know, he uses the program quite nicely. And you'll see his improvement also with it.
Hi. So I had really came a long way with the RDI program. Like I started engaging with people and stuff, but I was not learning from my experiences. And in that particular video, I felt like an idiot because as I was running, I started to feel pain. And this had happened to me before, and I did not want it to happen again. My body was like giving me warning signs that I need to slow down. And I thought that if I was wise, I would have listened to my body, but I wasn't. I just disregarded it because I thought that I could just work through the pain, but that's not the case. I was not using the cues of my body. It was telling me to stop. You know?
He was having a hard time adapting his plan, so as he was doing something, when he was gaining more information, he wasn't adapting to what that information was.
And so before the dynamic intelligence program, I was not able to make meaningful connections with any of my experiences. And this had led me to, because of that, I did not really apply strategies effectively. And this had led me to making the same mistake over and over again. I also was not able to connect my intellectual thinking to my emotional thinking, even controlling really stressful social situations I was in. So I would just get upset, and then my emotions would control my behavior. Because I did not know how to get emotional distance or what strategies to apply in these stressful situations. Now I can get emotional distance, and I have different strategies for each and every different situation.
So, the beginnings of the dynamic intelligence curriculum, one of the questions Dr. Gutstein asked was, realizing the importance of why we need to save these experiences, he thought, why can't we externalize these experiences? Make representations of them, externalize them, so that we can look at them and help our kids learn the mental processes that you and I do quite easily. Jake had no idea how this was even happening.
This is a screenshot of my online knowledge management system where I upload videos to look at in order to of my videos of myself to look at in order to try to make sense of situations or to plan and prepare for my future, or to try and come up with strategies to deal with stressful situations that have happened to me.
Yeah, this is just one screenshot, and this information continually changes and updates and evolves. And the idea is that we're saving these representations of what happened to increase our students' agency, their identity, and their leaderness.
I know I still had some challenges that I need to face and overcome during my time, and one big problem I had was managing my anger, where I would get mad about something, and I would stay upset for, I don't know, hours, maybe a day, just a long time. Another challenge I had was the thought of bothering people by talking to them too much, because I would keep talking to them and they didn't seem like they were paying attention to me. Now, I come up with different strategies to help either prevent anger triggering situations or deal with anger triggering situations. And I have enough confidence to know when I keep talking to someone versus when I need to, stop. So I know I did not want to be an angry person, because I knew that being angry did not give me what I wanted to out of the situations or in life in general. And it just made me feel sad and miserable. And so I knew I needed to change my ways. And I wanted to change.
This is a video that Jake made of what he's just talking about, of who he wants to be and what kind of person he wants to become. And this was in the midst of his whole challenge with his anger, and he made this video as part of his identity or sense of self or his becoming.
Hi, it's Jake. I just don't want to be an angry, troll, cursing, foul-mouthed, sour, moody person. Because if I get like that, I don't feel the respect I deserve, or the love I deserve, or the caring I deserve. Okay, bye.
So the significance of this is that at this point Jake has bought into the process. Again, we have a guiding relationship in place. He trusts me. He's motivated to do this process, and he knows that he is in control of himself. Like, he can change. He can become a better person.
Hi.
So we kind of talked about the experiencing tools, and that is creating the experience representations, which are little videos of what we feel are important to us in our daily life. And in this day of Snapchat and Facebook and Instagram, it's not really unusual to save, videos or selfies. The difference is we're saving it for ourselves, or he's saving it for himself, to learn about himself, what works for him, what's hard for him, what he's struggling with, what his challenges are, what his goals are. And he uses that to plan and to prepare for situations that he knows are coming up that may be difficult. Now,
Here's a prime example of me using my stage experiences to plan and prepare for an upcoming event at which I made a mistake in that I wanted a better outcome in.
and you can see this is an early video too. This is when we first started doing it. So you see I'm coaching him quite heavily, which now I don't have to do anymore. And even his responses are delayed, which is not the case either. So all of this has helped him to progress with using these tools, and even you can tell that it's affecting his brain development. So I kind of try to explain what's going on. Okay, so what we've been doing so far is capturing stories, all the videos that we've been making. And remember how we went through them and then tagged them? Some of them we tagged as smart, hard worker. We had some of the other tags. Remember? So you can see how his response is very slow still here.
Change your body.
So the tags is a way for you to access those stories when you're planning to do something. So right now, what are you planning to do?
Go for a run.
Okay, so you're planning to go for a run. So is there anything in those tags that would match what you're doing, or you maybe do a review, so you can plan your run?
Listen to your body.
Okay, so hit the tag, listen to your body, and then bring up your videos. So this is just showing the example of how he saved he stored it online, he tagged it, he organized it. Now he's going to plan something. So he goes back to those videos to access them, to see, well, what did I learn from this? What helped me last time? What was hard for me last time? And in the beginning, when we did this, it was crazy for me because I knew the videos were there, I knew them, and I'd be like, oh my God, he's even like calling this information. So over time, that greatly improves for him. And we don't even almost do it as much anymore because he is starting to, on the moment, save experiences, do that mental time travel that we all do. If you're in a situation and something happens out of the ordinary, right away you're flashing back. Oh, when did this happen before? What did I do last time? Okay, what can I do? Let me see, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. We do that all automatically. Whereas I don't think he was doing it. Or not effectively. So I'm just going to get back to some time.
Okay, so I thought that planning and preparing, was just for planning activities. Like, I'm going to do this thing, and it's going to go this way. Nothing out of the ordinary is going to happen. And so, therefore, I was not really considering using my past experiences or connecting with them in a useful way as part of the planning process. I had just relied on my old procedural system. I just did it like it was a task that I was completing. Not like thinking about what all the things that could possibly happen, what I need to do during these situations that could help me.
So we also use these experiences, just what Jake said. We use imagining tools so that we don't want to ever have our kids think something's going to go the same way every time. So we create scenario previews of, okay, we're going to do this, whatever, what could happen? It could happen this way, it could happen this way, it could happen this way. Maybe it would happen a totally different way. So we practice that as well. And again, this is 2014 versus 2017, and you can see in 2014, it's very, very difficult to do as in contrast to 2017.
So here are two video examples of me predicting future scenarios. One in 2014. This is about me having a conversation, me predicting having a conversation with my dad. And one in 2017, me predicting an outing with my friend and his friend from college. We're about to play the first video. You can see that I'm going to have like a hard time with this because this is the first time me making future scenario predictions. And in the second video, I have a much easier time because it's become more fluent to me. Yes. Okay, play.
I'd be like, hi Dad. Like, hi Jake. I can start talking about something.
You can only do the 2017.
So I'm going to go to my friend Justin's house to meet his friend Serene. And I predict that we're going to go over to Franklin and play some basketball there. Or we can play basketball in his yard. That's another thing I'm predicting. Another thing I predict is we So how does this help me? And how could this help you? Well, making future scenario predictions has, and videotaping them has helped me learn that, learn what kind of, like what to expect when going about the event, based on my past experiences, like how, what to expect, how things might play out during the event. As much as knowing like what behavior to expect when dealing with the people in my event. And I also know that multiple things can and sometimes, do happen. And it just won't always go one way. And you could use your past experiences to help guide you through these future scenarios. When you're going about your future planned event. And all of the other things that can go on in it.
We also worked on some communicating tools. Unfortunately, Jake had a very bad negative self-talk, and he learned how to notice when he was engaging in that, and then do a self-dialogue with himself to remind himself of his positive qualities as well. And I think probably he had bad negative self-talk of all the years of feeling inadequate due to the lack of his ability to do this.
I recently started having dialogues about debating whether or not I'm actually needed my feeling that or feeling seen.
So show me what that looks like.
I deserve to be caught. Actually, you know what? No, I don't deserve to be caught. Healthy. I've recently started. And so, well, I did have a negative self-talk about myself for many different reasons. Primarily, one of them is because I always thought that every situation had right or wrong or had a fault. And this is about every challenging situation. And I always thought that every challenging situation I was in, that I made a mistake and that it was my fault and I did something wrong. I also never really gave much thought to all the good stuff about me during these challenging situations. I really just thought that during challenging situations, I thought that I was just this really defective person who didn't do anything right and who was a failure in life. I also thought that nothing good was in store for me during these challenging situations.
Now you can do it.
Yeah. And now I reframe my mistakes and learn from them. Now I reframe my mistakes and learn from them.
So we also did use reflective tools as part of the curriculum, where we look at the saved experiences, and then over years of saving them, you see similarities, you form hunches, you create strategies, you test the strategies out, and this was a discovery that Jake made on his own that is significant if you don't realize this.
I just found out that some situations are situational. That some things, some important things, like manners, so fast. But when you're in the park, that's like good park, that's like park etiquette, or cycling etiquette. But it's different when you're in a busy street, and a car is like coming towards you, and you have to get out of the way of the car for your safety. You have to pass by somebody without hitting them. Like, I'm not worried about, I'm not just so worried about good manners. I'm worried about both my safety and biking etiquette. After that, I would apologize to them. I didn't want to get hit by that car. They would. Hopefully the person would be angry.
So this is really significant, especially for knowing Jake's history, because he was a very static, inflexible person that would do one thing one way. So now he sees, just like we all see, things depend on the situation. And he's quite adept at doing that right now. He knows you don't just do one thing every time. One thing doesn't happen the same every time. So he sees multiples. He sees past and future. So all of this has come out of him saving his experiences and looking at them, reviewing them, and using these tools.
So, just like in that video, what I'm really trying to convey to you guys is not every situation should be, needs to be handled the same. And when you're in a situation, you must look at all the variables. Who am I dealing with? What relationship do they have to me? These people have to be. People. What time is it during the day? Where am I at? Those very simple things. And then, once I think of those things, I must think of what behaviors to apply when I'm dealing with these dynamic situations. And I must come up with the best style, must come up with the best behaviors I can do that would affect, that could really help me in these situations. In future scenarios.
Okay, so putting it all together, I have 2 videos. I don't know, how's the time? 1? Okay. So we're going to pass the one. The first one was Jake handling a dynamic situation on his own, but this one is, we'll have to end with, unfortunately. This is him, kind of, he was in a 5K run, and it just shows he's using these skills in this moment.
I did the pizza run. My time was 24:38, and I saw many friends. I'm so happy I did this race, and I'm thinking about doing future races. So I'm at the start line. Well, I'm getting in the front of the line. It feels like I am going on a roller coaster ride, and then I'm ready for the big drop. So exciting. So exciting. Getting the adrenaline rush before the race. And then, oh, I'm off, yay, I'm going, I'm having fun, going.
Reenacting his positive experience
Run as
that
hard as you
is
can.
holding
Run, get it as
the
you
memory
can.
so he can use it in the future
Run,
to motivate him in other challenging, positive
because I've been doing when I was practicing.
So he's saving the memory, he's saving it with feeling. And if you notice, I said to him to move his body, because that helps as
I
well.
love to work hard, and I love
Embody
challenges, and I love to
experience.
work hard. I love to work my body, I love to, I love to push myself, I love to do things like this. The best part about it, this is, I actually went to the pizza run when I was thinking about chickening out and not doing it because I thought I wasn't going to know anybody and that bad things were going to happen when I was getting yelled at by someone. It didn't happen. People were happy, It was one of those happy times. And I beat the odds that I was going to do it because of these silly little reasons why. These stupid little, these inner voices telling me I can't do it, and I finally let them know. Finally shut them the hell up by doing it, These inner voices tell me. Yes. Yeah. Yes. My next goal is to ride 55 miles on a bike.
Okay, so that was just a summation of just kind of trying to give an example of him re-experiencing that positive moment, so it will help him for the future, to motivate him, and then he was doing some self-talk on his own, where he wasn't going to do the race, but he kind of did that self-dialogue and told those voices to shut the hell up. So he went and did it, and he was happy, he went, which is great, it's all great. And he's so goal-oriented, thinking already of his next challenge. So this is from someone who avoided any challenge, wouldn't want to do anything, just wanted to script whatever it was in his head. So we're just going to close on quote. From Maya Angelou, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. And, thanks to Dr. Gutstein and his tireless work on looking at the current research and what it's telling us about the brain and what we can accomplish and how we can affect the brain to affect quality of life for our kids. And we don't need to just continue to look at past research. We need to look at what we know today. So now that we know better, we have to do better.
Yeah. It's definitely true. Just keep learning things, expand your mindset, be growth-seeking, always take on new challenges,
And
it'll make you wise in life.
And people have been asking Jake for videos, so we're going to try to get some videos up on YouTube that he is willing to share to kind of maybe explain the process.
Yeah.